And the trade tensions resulted in some very strong selling on Wall Street today. Bob Pisani takes a look at the market's ugly mood.
Trade tensions flared up today, putting serious pressure on stocks. The Dow plummeting more than 700 points at its low, but closing well off of that. Stocks were down overnight, but they turned even lower prior to the open when China announced it will raise tariffs on $60 billion of U.S. imports beginning June 1st. These new higher tariffs will largely hit farmers and affect thousands of products. Apple, Boeing, Caterpillar led the Dow lower here. All three are down about 20% or more from their recent highs. Stocks did come off of their lows late in the day on a few comments from both U.S. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and President Donald Trump, saying trade talks were still ongoing, but that's still too much for the markets to go on. Why is this? Because the trade wars have suddenly become very real. We not only have higher tariffs on existing goods, we have a very specific China response targeting U.S. agricultural products with possible other measures to come. That's taking a toll on commodity prices. So, for example, soybean futures, they plummeted to their lowest levels in more than a decade, and cotton prices are also coming under pressure. And we've had talk of the U.S. expanding tariffs to all China imports, which would particularly target the technology field. One reason Apple's down 5% today. But for many, the damage is already done. Retailers are getting hit because their input costs are about to rise. So names like Macy's, Gap, Nordstrom, L Brands, they all closed at new 52-week lows today. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.